Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with 3S's. I'm your host, Chantele Francis, here to talk about episode 32 of Love Island USA. I don't even want to recap where we are. I just want to get right into it. So let's go.
Fire. Look at this. And it's bouncy.
Maya bouncing on the bed. She's very cute. I still think it's a little premature between the two of them to be going into the hideaway. They just started talking. She's had such a terrible time. I think it's great in the sense that, she gets to feel connected and in like a real partnership with someone that seemingly cares about her a lot. I would think that, Ace and Shelley would want to get in there, right? They've been there together since the beginning, or it might be a little bit premature for Shelley, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting everybody's name, for Taylor and Clark. Like, I think that they could have been an interesting couple to put in there. Maybe it's a little bit too soon for them, but I think they've been together a little bit longer than these two. You know what I mean? So I just find it interesting that A, the hideaway was open at this point, and B, that they chose this couple to go in.
And brand whatever on that. So everybody at our wedding will have a cowboy hat.
I like this.
Sorry, I love that, Taylor. I know I love a hat. I love a takeaway gift from a wedding. I love something to be able to dance around with at a wedding. So if my initials or the bride and groom's initials, whatever you decide to do, if everybody's having a cowboy hat at a wedding, that's a good idea. I love it. Are those some real kisses? Not these little like pecks. It's like, looks like some real ones. He wants to be closed off with Clark. Feels like he's known there forever. I like them together. I'm sorry that he unfortunately wasn't emotionally mature enough to be able to tell Elandria in the beginning that he just wasn't that into her. I think the whole construct of the show being that you're trying to stay on the show and you can only stay on if you're in a couple. I do think he was trying to work on it with Elandria. I don't think that he disliked her, but when Clark came along, I think that he realized what it feels like to actually really want to be with somebody. So I think it's just unfortunate that Elandria was caught in the crossfire of him not realizing that she wasn't the one that he wanted, and then realizing, Clark is who I am interested in.
But yeah, that's funny.
This is interesting. It seems like he's kind of pissed with her, but he's not fully telling her. Like, on her end, I think she thinks it's banter, but I kind of think that he's actually is kind of annoyed with her. Like, he's like, don't do that. You gotta tell me what to do again or whatever. And she's like, I just did. I think he means it. I don't think he likes when she tells him what to do. So I bet you this is going to come up again because she likes telling people what to do big time. And do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. And like, I mean, gross. Please don't throw up in my mouth ever. That's like actually repulsive. Like actually really, really repulsive. Like, let's play. Would you rather have someone spit in your mouth like Hannah or have someone barf in your mouth? Which would you rather? Am I? She's just loving being loved up. I mean, she's a Scorpio. Scorpio loves like physical connection, usually. I mean, they just love exploring emotional relationships with people and being I would say, physical and explorative, and they're taboo and no and risque sometimes. And so just but Maya's just always going in for the kiss. Let him come to you more, girl.
Elijah, this is how we made you.
No, we're about to make you for real.
Elijah is gonna get called out. Are you guys gonna do the deed? I mean, I'm only like shying away because it's intimate, you know. But I'm happy if she's happy, and it looks like he's happy too.
Did you kiss her outside the challenge?
In Speakeasy,
Right.
but nobody was around.
Wait, what's going on? So what is he implying, that like she just doesn't really want to be with him? She doesn't want to kiss him in public? Like, could it be because she doesn't want to rub some more salt in Shelley's wounds, if that's the case, or she's still feeling some PTSD from having the fight with Shelley over Chris? Like, what does Chris think is going on, and what actually is going on? And is it something real, or is it just something he's saying? I did notice her look. I mean, it could be also because as soon as Jeremiah and Andrena kissed, they lobbied to get them out of the villa. So maybe she's still worried that people that have too close of a connection, they're going to try to get them out. Is that it?
Cold ass hands.
I would say, though, I don't know if they're just showing this, but Alandria never really was playful in this way with Taylor that we saw. She's putting his feet on him and the hands, and they're cold, and she's asking him to diagnose her because he's a nurse. So all of this is more playful than I really have seen her be with Taylor. So that's a good sign.
Wait then, baby.
I don't know if I can watch Amaya Papaya. What'd she say, though? Bite that baby? Maya. See, that's very Scorpio. Little taboo, risque, no.
Beyond to make me feel like I was at home, and I think that's someone who's worthy.
Is that really above and beyond? I mean, it's sweet and it's nice and it's thoughtful, but it's not that crazy, in my opinion. I love it. I would love to experience it, but I don't really think it's above and beyond. It's just action. Like, it's just a little bit of active service and kind of gift giving. But I don't think it's above and beyond.
Brian, you're walking different.
It's so awkward, though. Like, come back like, ooh, did they? Didn't they? Did they? Didn't they? I do think they did, or everything but, all the way. But I think they might have. It's just so weird. It's just a weird part of the show. Just like the people cheering and excited and like, I don't know, it's just so weird.
How many journeys did you go on? Like 2.
2 journeys. It sounds like 2 rounds. I wonder if it's comparable to Nick's 2 rounds, so 25 and 40 or longer.
Did he listen to it? Yes.
That's cute though. Like, if as like a girly chat vibe, like, because they were saying, eat that kitty in the hideaway, eat the kitty in the hideaway. And so they're very excited that he did.
Free in your head, rent free. I live in that.
My team.
Me and Chris.
Okay. So Nick is trying to get on Chris's team. So it's basically going to be Chris versus Pepe. Yeah, and like Ace is like at least a foot shorter than Pepe. Pepe's 6'2", 6'4". Maybe not a foot, maybe like 9 inches shorter. So Ace is 5'6". I think they're trying to put like angles so that you can't tell, but in this pause position, he looks quite small. So yeah, Nick wants to be on Chris's team. I think it's gonna be Chris's team versus Pepe's team because they're both the pro ball players and both the tallest ones. I think that which team would Ace go on? Maybe he'd go on Chris's team because he likes to win. I think he thinks Chris will be more likely to win. Brian maybe goes on Pepe's team. I don't know. Where's Taylor going? Are you missing one more?
Versus Chris, Taylor, and Nick.
Okay, so Ace went with Pepe. I thought that he would go with Chris because he would think that Chris would be the more winningest team, but it was Taylor that went instead.
Yeah, Brian, let's do it. Breathing hard as hell.
Okay, I don't mind this at all, but I really think that the reason why we're having this segment is because both Chris and Pepe are professional basketball players. Because, like, have they ever done this before where they're having, like, a full-on basketball game? Like, I don't think I've ever seen this before. Not like a real game. Maybe, like, they're playing fake games that they make up with, like, you know, balls and baskets in the villa, but I've never seen them, like, out of court, you know? I said that I thought Chris's team was going to win, even though I thought that in the beginning, Pepe looked like he was landing more shots and etc. But Chris's team did end up winning, and Ace is not going to be happy. And Shelly's not going to be happy that Ace didn't win because apparently they've been taking a lot of losses lately. Yes, they have.
Stink breath or stink armpits?
Ooh.
I don't do stink.
Stank armpits for sure. Not well, it depends on what kind of stank, but I'd definitely rather stank armpits. Like that's yeah. Stank breath though. Stank armpit? It's not that bad. Pheromones.
A bad ass.
Boob job, I guess. Should I just play Would You Rather with you guys? It's like I'm like telepathic. Or psychic. I mean, I am psychic, but like, I've never played Would You Rather with you guys on this like channel, I don't think. And I was going to tell a story about how I remember when I was about 20 or 21, I did this cross-Canada tour where we threw a Bacardi party in every city, and we were on a tour bus, and we were promoting PlayStation and some makeup brands, and I don't know, it was this magazine tour. It was like 3 weeks on a bus, and there was 6 or 8 of us. And we got so bored that we just were playing Would You Rather so much that things just got like out of control, and we'd just be dying of laughter. It would be like, you know, would you rather have hooves for hands or wheels for feet? Like it got so outlandish because we just went through everything. And so when I was suggesting, would you rather have someone barf for your mouth or spit in your mouth like Hannah? That's the story I was going to tell you. And then I was like, oh, whatever, never mind. But now that they're playing the game, that was premonitory, I guess. So I told you the story. Maybe that's meant to tell you.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm like low-key excited.
Wait, what? Pepsi? This is a Pepsi commercial. What the F? Okay, that's why they have this whole basketball segment. So Pepsi's like, okay, what can we do? And they're like brainstorming, like, okay, we got 2 guys, they're basketball players. So let's have the guys like 3-on-3 basketball. And then they sit and they talk and they have a refreshing cold Pepsi after they play their game and they talk about their girls. I've never seen such brilliant, other than their Maybelline stuff or like, you know, Meg Thee Stallion's bathing suit line. But have they ever had this blatant of product placement before? Other than the regular sponsors? It's almost Canadian.
And just doing it together.
I mean, crispy edges on the pancake is very important. That's like kind of like the best part. But it's nice that he's trying to do everything he can to make her happy, whether it's fake or not. I like it when people do it. So if people are being fake, but they're being extra nice and attentive and caring and generous, and that's good enough, right? For at least for the show. Anyway, so it's nice that he's enjoying getting to know Alandria. And same with Pepe and Iris. I like the fact that he appreciates that they start off as a friendship, and now they're kind of working to something maybe more. I like both the couples enough. I'm still a little wary of Nicolandria, but I'm just enjoying the ride.
I should do that for you. Oh, okay, like no problem. And it's
Huda is slightly delusional with like how she's being perceived by Chris. She thinks it's a little more positive than I think it might be. But I do appreciate Alandria here saying that she is recognizing maybe she has a friend to lovers journey with Nick, and the fact that when the first time they cuddled, it wasn't awkward. Let's hear about Ace now, Shelly.
right now, it's like he's so perfect. I'm just like, okay, Huda, act right. Like, don't fuck this shit up.
Well, yeah. So listen to him when he says things. Like when he says, please, well, he didn't say please that time, but like, don't tell me what to do. Listen to him. No, people don't like being told what to do. You did that to Jeremiah a bit as well. It's kind of like a mothering vibe that's just like nag, right?
I gotta speak my mind. Like the feeling she gave me is like
Pepe and Chris are so like they're just so much more mature than the other guys. What they're like, he's pulling out words like avoidance, so he understands like the different type of relationship styles. And Pepe's saying like, if you have to say something. If you have a problem, you have to speak your mind. And Chris is recognizing that if he doesn't say anything, then it can never be resolved, and she will never know about the things that are bothering him. So, yeah, talk. I'm a talker. I don't really like being misunderstood. Well, it doesn't usually happen, but I want to be clear with what's going on, how I'm feeling and stuff. So, yeah, I can't relate. But, yeah, I really agree that, like, she's asked him many times how you're feeling, and he's not said anything. So, it's time for him to start talking.
I just love being around her 24/7, bro. Just like her energy she gives.
I love being around her 24/7. Wow. Okay, now like Nick's gonna come and be like, I just be all like romantic about it.
All for her, bro. Like,
that is nice, but we've never seen him talk this way, and so it's like so refreshing. They're all saying that they can see it, that he's changed, that he's different, that she's brought out a side of him that he didn't know existed, they didn't know existed, we didn't know existed. So I love it for them. I do. I love, and it looks like they're on their way to finding something. So I'm happy for them.
we'll all spill it out. That's gonna be fire. They can bring Lotto into it,
That's cute. At least he's planning something. She's to cheer. Guys doing little cheer routines. It could be cute. It's gonna be a little bit probably clunky, but it's the thought that counts. Honestly, I am impressed. That was a pretty good routine. I love like how they all together, that they did choreograph something. It was great. I thought they did a really, really good job. And obviously the cameraman has to have Alandria's perspective here, because she had at one point wanted that to be her, but he never felt it for her. So it was a little bit like hurtful out there, but I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. They're so extra. Imagine when they get married. She he doesn't get anything. He's not saying anything. Like, if you just said, hey, like, you kind of started saying like you've been through a lot in there. Okay. So if you said like I've been through a lot in here, I don't want to kiss in front of people because I don't want them to use our relationship against us or whatever, or maybe whatever. Say if that's how you feel. But he's trying to tell you that it doesn't make sense to him and it hurts his feelings that you don't want to kiss him in public, that you only want to kiss him under the covers. And then he's saying, like, I don't want to have sex with you under the covers if you don't want to kiss me in public. And now you're going to be offended by it and you're going to have like a little bit of a tantrum over it. It is a little odd.
We don't want to fuck this up. And I'm just like, damn, am I fucking this up?
Yes, you are fucking this up, Huda. Like, trying to do things the right way is what's making you not do it the real way. All you need to do is listen and hear him, and you'll be doing it the right way, and not get up and walk away. And like he wasn't raising his voice. He wasn't being rude. He was just explaining how he felt, and you kept cutting him off, and then you walked away.
You guys will be good too. Like, she just needs to.
Maya she sussed out that situation pretty well. Sometimes she, maybe will side with the girls or like, if, blindly. But she's given both perspectives. She's recognizing where Chris is coming from and how he's feeling. She's standing up for Huda. She's supporting their relationship. And now she needs to go and talk to Huda. She needs to go fix this. Sorry, that's your duty now, Amaya.
Calm down.
I did want to hear more of like what Huda was feeling. I just need to understand a little bit more, but she basically just, okay, give me a hug. They cut out most of Huda's response. So I would have liked to have heard it. Or were we voting for a couple? Yeah, so bottom couples will definitely be Taylor and Clark, Iris and Pepe, and maybe the next Nicolandria, then Brian and Amaya, Ace and Shelly. I don't know which order. Oh, Huda and Chris are up there too. But like, I don't think they'll be in the bottom three. I would think they'll be in the top three.
In no particular order, the first couple safe is...
First couple safe is... They're going to do Chris and Huda. Or because he's saying it out loud, maybe they'll say Shelly and Ace. But one of those two, I think.
Shelly and Ace.
It's because Nick was saying it. Mm-hmm.
The next couple safe.
Maya and Brian. Yeah. Can I call it or can I call it? The next duo will be Chris and Huda. I'll know definitively by who reads it, though.
The third couple safe is...
See, if it's Ace reading it out, maybe it's Nicolandria. Or because Huda's such an adversary and he just lost against Chris in basketball, maybe it's just to throw some salt on the wound. I'm going to stick with Huda and Chris. I am shocked by this. Wow. I mean, I do see that they have a connection, in my opinion. They have a lot of sexual chemistry, for sure. I'm a little surprised, though. I thought that they'd be in the bottom.
The fourth couple safe is...
Oh, my God. If she's reading it, it's likely not her. Is she going to say Chris and Huda? Oh my god, and it's like Alandria versus Taylor. Oh my god, she should have just kissed him. Or just like pucker up. Something. You are fucking this up. Unless you're not into him. If you're not into him, then whatever. Well, I mean, it has to be Taylor. Taylor really hurt the audience. People think that he's like kind of shitty for not being completely honest with Alandria. I get that, but I just think that he's just not emotionally there yet. He's not mature enough. It sucks because he just found something with Clark, and it would have been nice to see if they could progress the rest of the relationship on the show. But yeah, I think that if it wasn't Clark and Taylor, the bottom two, then they would have the Islanders pick, because they would likely pick Alandria and Nick. Harsh. I kind of want to see their relationship grow a little bit more. It's a little bit more time, but what can you do?
Honestly, bro.
It's still pretty sad. You know, I love like a bromance and friendships, and so this still gets me a little bit as well. It's sweet. Got some brothers. The show's even when the show's not good, it still can get me. I hope that they last at least a year. I hope so. I hope it's a real thing. I would even love it if they got married or something in a few years. Like, I would love for it to be the real deal. I hope so.
Iris and Pepe or Alandria and Nick?
The couple I want to see right now is Amaya and Brian. That's who I would like to see right now. Yeah. That's who. Oops. That's who I want to see. Well, this episode got a few tears out of me. Yeah, it's sad to see Taylor and Clark go. I thought that they were kind of working towards something nice. Like, we want to see these real connections in the villa. So it sucks that because of what Taylor did in the beginning of the season, like, he wasn't forgiven to be able to continue exploring with Clark on the show. So that kind of sucks, because it is Love Island, and you know, sometimes people just don't know how to do it right, and they think they're doing the right thing, and it doesn't end up being the right thing. So I feel bad that it had to end this way, but like they said, at least they got to leave together. So who did you guys vote for? Who do you want to see in the final? Who do you want to see out next? Let's continue this conversation down below. As long as you like this video and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell so you know every time that I drop a new video or I go live. And we will be back with the next episode. It's almost at the end. I can't believe it. That means summer's like halfway through. See you guys. Bye.